Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to Unity of Tacoma. I'm so glad you decided to join us this morning. It's a wonderful Sunday morning. So nice to see all your faces. For those of you who are joining me later in the week or later in the day, you're welcome here whenever you can make it. My name is Reverend Lori Irwin Johnson, and I am the spiritual leader for today. And I use the pronouns she and her. So if you've been here before, thank you so much for joining us again. If this is your first time, again, like I said, you are welcome anytime you can make it, whether it's on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time, or just anytime during the week when you have an opportunity, just tune in and get some inspiration going, because we're here for you whenever you are ready. All right, as everybody starts coming back into the room, it's so nice again to see you all. And all right. Hi, Janet.
Hi.
All right. So over the past 2 weeks, it's been 2 weeks already, we've been talking about spirituality and science and how that's coming together in the way that we are learning about how our bodies heal. So today we're going to take the next step. Last week we looked at meditation. And this week we're going to look at how the body responds to meditation and healing and how that works for us. So it's not foreign. It's not something new for us. We have the capacity to heal and to move forward in ways that we probably never realized. And it does that. Our bodies do that without our interference, without too much help. In most cases, we just need to get out of the way and allow the body to do what it needs to do. It has the ability to adapt, to regenerate, to reorganize, and to be able to respond to what's happening outside of us and to respond to what's happening within us. So we've always known that here at Unity, that we are drawn and allowed to be pulled forward by that divine force. And it runs through every cell of our being. And so it's not really new for us as a concept, but it is starting to be supported more and more in scientific research. So we're going to be talking more about the body's capacity this week, where last week we talked a little bit more about the brain's capacity. Today we're talking about the body. But before we go on any further, I'd like to bring in Victoria for announcements. Do you have anything for us, Victoria? Are you here, Victoria?
Timeout.
I see that she has a timeout. Well, I'll come back to Victoria after we do the prayer for protection. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
And we will make sure that we get some announcements going on at some point today. All right, so we're going to share my screen, and you'll be able to see. For those of you who are new and don't know the words will be on the screen for you. And just say it with us. The light of God surrounds us. The love of
God enfolds us.
The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. And wherever we are, God is, and all is well. All is well. Just breathe into that. No matter what's happening in our lives, what's going to be happening later or in a few weeks or in the coming months, right now, all is well. And we can breathe into that. Feeling that energy flowing through us, allowing that guides us, that pulls us forward to lead us towards healing, towards wholeness. And the thing is it's not something that we have to look for. It's something we have to remember. So today we're invited to remember. Remember who we are and the capacity of our own bodies. And as we take another breath, we say thank you. Thank you to our bodies. Thank you to our minds. Thank you to Spirit for helping us through all of the things that we need to do with or without our attention. our heartbeat, our lungs breathe, our stomach digests. All of that happens without our attention. What a miracle the body is. So as we sit here and end this prayer, again, we say thank you. Thank you to our body temples, to our hearts, minds, and spirits as they convene and integrate into this beautiful experience we call life. And so it is. Amen. I'd like to go into our affirmation. And our affirmation is very simple today. It's simple in theory. The words, they're just a couple. But in practice, it's sometimes kind of hard. Our affirmation for today: release and allow. Let's say that again. Release and allow. And as we sit there and get into a space of relaxation and allowing, I want to go into a 5-minute meditation where you just have music and an opportunity to connect with your body. And as we come back from that quiet time of connecting with our bodies, I'd like to read for you an excerpt from The Light of Imagination by Reverend Linda Martella Whitsitt. And it says, consider the value of understanding that everything you could ever conceive of, every new and fresh idea, originates in one mind. If you can conceive it, it already exists in one mind. Whether it seems possible or impossible, it must be possible because it's derived from the unified field of intelligence. With our conceiving power, we catch an idea, which is to say, we make it our own, filtering it through our human consciousness. The character of the consciousness determines the quality of its imaginings. It is helpful to know that we are equally as capable of imagining the best as the worst. In fact, imagining the best is an innate and evolutionary drive that becomes easier with practice. I'm going to say that again. We can practice conceiving, we can practice doing that each and every day. So when we understand that we are in this space of knowing, this ability to bring forth what it is that we want from that one mind, from that one consciousness, from that idea, then we can bring forth that healing quality that we experience or that we would like to experience in our lives just as much as we could bring forth anything else we can conceive of. So the body is not static. So it doesn't stay in one place and just do nothing. It completely is a dynamic body. It does everything that needs to be done. And for years, medicine has thought of the body as mechanical. So it's fixed. It has certain parts that do certain things in a certain way, and that's the way it is. If something wore out, then it's broken. If something malfunctions, then it needs to be fixed or it's not going to work right ever again. But that modern biology reveals a different picture for us, though. Our bodies are not static. They're dynamic, they're adaptive, responsive, and extremely intelligent. Our cells are constantly renewing. Our nervous system is constantly recalibrating. Our immune system is learning all the time. Our brain is forming new connections. And even now, in this moment, our body is working on our behalf. It's working in our favor. It's always working towards our greatest good. And unity has always taught us the divine intelligence operates within all life. And so biology describes the intelligence through that language, the language of cellular signaling, so maybe regeneration, and the systems that are very adaptive in our body. These are not separate truths. They just complement each other. Last week, we explored neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to change its structure and function in response to your experience, whether that be the experience outside your body or inside your body. But neuroplasticity is only part of the story of human experience. The entire body, and I want to think about that, the entire body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, every part of it adapts to change. And scientists now understand that the nervous system, the immune system, the endocrine system, and the cellular communication networks all function in an integrative system. They are not separate. Our emotional states, our stress levels, our belief systems, our environment that we live in, all influence how this system functions. This means that healing is not isolated to one organ or system. Healing is a whole body experience. When the nervous system feels safe, the immune system becomes more effective. When stress decreases, inflammation can reduce. When emotional regulation improves, digestion, sleep, and repair processes also improve. So it's an entire bodily system that works together in an integrative process. The body shifts from survival mode into repair mode. And we describe that in Unity all the time. We go from fear to faith, from tension to trust, to separation to alignment with the divine light within. So one of the most important keys to healing is the nervous system perception of safety. Now, when the body senses danger, it prioritizes survival. So if you're feeling, even if you're thinking about something that's scary or something that might put you on edge, it'll put your body into a survival mode. So energy is directed towards protection rather than repair. But when the body senses safety, it can shift into restoration. It can go into a state where its tissues repair more efficiently, or our immune functions improve, or inflammation may decrease. All of these things happen within this time and in the space of healing. There's cellular renewal. So it's very miraculous. Deepak Chopra talked about this a lot. He talks about in a year's time, you have a completely different body than you did when you started off with. An entire year, your entire body, your skin renews, your gut lining regenerates, your immune cells adapt, your neural connections reorganize and reform. And even though not all of the tissues regenerate at the same time, they continually to repair and maintain itself. Even if you have a chronic condition that your body is dealing with, the body doesn't give up. It adapts, it compensates, it protects, and it attempts balance all the time. And this perspective then invites us to be compassionate with ourselves, with our bodies, and to eliminate that self-criticism towards the body. And we're reminded that we are to bless our bodies. So I'd like you to take a moment right now. Close your eyes and just breathe. Maybe you might want to give yourself a little hug and just say, I bless you. I'm so grateful for you, for all the things that you do for me, and to give me this beautiful experience of human life each and every day. The body does that without our ability to recognize its function. It does it without our attention. But sometimes it needs a little bit of recognition in order to feel that it is supported. Because even your thoughts can cause yourself to feel on edge. We do that to ourselves. So remember that. You can support yourself. You can support yourself and say, hey, my body is working really hard today, so I need to rest. Or I need some emotional compassion. Or maybe I need to connect spiritually. Or maybe find someone that I have a really meaningful relationship with and have a discussion. Or take some time to meditation or just relax, calm the nervous system, and allow it so it becomes optimal in state when your body is there, so it can do what it needs to do without working against us. And we can provide a nourishing environment. So when our conditions shift, the healing processes can unfold and do so more easily. And when we do that, it allows us to get into a space of comfort and love and support for our bodies. And we know that at Unity. We've been talking for a long time. Healing is not something we force. It's something that we allow. We release our need to force, and we allow the healing to go through us as it's supposed to. We're going to go into a meditation now, because I would like to go into this, what's called an I-Rest meditation. I-Rest is a contemplative practice that's gaining a lot of traction in integrative medicine circles. Integrative restoration yoga nidra is what it's called. I don't know if you've ever done yoga nidra, but yoga nidra is yogic sleep. So what it does, it allows you to rest without too much effort. You don't put effort into anything, you just allow. And so we're going to be doing that here momentarily. But I just want you to know that they've done studies on this with people with chronic pain, people with chronic conditions, and they found that they had more restoration, more relaxation. And so we're going to go into that right now. So is everybody ready to do that? All right. Get into a place that feels comfortable for you. Let me pull it up because it didn't come up. Why not? Why does that happen? I'm ready, but it's not ready. Let's try that again.
Welcome to the practice of iRest Yoga Nidra. As you begin settling into a comfortable position for your practice of iRest, take a few moments during this time of transition to note particular thoughts that you may wish to set aside and come back to later, that by so doing, you can bring your undivided attention to this session of iRest. Let your senses be wide open. Welcome the feeling of the room and space around you, sounds, color, light, the sensation of the surface that's supporting you, thoughts, sensations, feelings in your body, releasing unnecessary tension in your jaw, eyes, shoulders, torso and legs. Ease and relaxation now spreading throughout your entire body and mind. And take a moment to welcome your heart's deepest desire or purpose in life. The felt sense of life living you as its perfect expression. Perhaps it's your desire to live your life expressing truth, love, compassion, kindness, or to live your life in harmony and equanimity. Feel the felt sense of your heartfelt desire or purpose with your entire body, imagining yourself expressing it as your lived experience in this moment. And reflect on your intention for this particular practice. To deeply rest or inquire into a particular sensation, emotion, or belief, or to feel safe with yourself, connected with yourself and all of life. Whatever your intention, welcome it now, affirming it with your entire body and mind. Affirm to yourself, I welcome everything that I experience as a message or messenger. Every positive and negative sensation, emotion, thought, or image, I welcome them all with curiosity and openness. I inquire as to the wisdom each is offering me, for each is a guide sent from beyond, welcoming me to experience understanding, peace, joy, and harmony within myself and the entire world around me. I welcome everything that I experience as a message, as a messenger, welcoming me home to myself. And bring attention to your inner resource, a safe haven or sanctuary within your body where you experience the felt sense of being grounded, secure, at ease, safe with yourself. If helpful, imagine a person, place in nature, or experience that when you imagine them, it helps you with these feelings of being secure and at ease, and evokes a felt sense of well-being or calm within your body. Affirm to yourself, I experience the felt sense of my inner resource throughout my practice of iRest and daily life. My inner resource helps me experience feeling grounded, secure, at ease during all moments of my life. And welcome sensations throughout your body. Sensation of your jaw, mouth, ears, nose and cheeks, eyes, the cool caress of air on your forehead, scalp, back of the neck, inner walls of the throat, sensation of your left shoulder, left arm, palm of the left hand, right shoulder, right arm, palm of the right hand, both arms and palms simultaneously. Sensation of your torso, front and back, inside, outside, pelvis and sacrum, sensation of the left hip, leg, foot, right hip, leg, foot. Welcome the entire body as a field of radiant sensation. Your entire body shimmering, expansively radiant in all directions, inside, outside, everywhere. And sense the body breathing itself. The flow of air and sensation in your nostrils, throat, torso. The gentle rise and release of your abdomen with each breath. During exhalation, releasing tension throughout your entire body. Relaxing ever more deeply with each inhalation. Each breath alive as flowing energy, sensation coursing throughout your entire body. And without judging or trying to fix or change anything, welcome opposites of feelings that are present, such as heaviness, lightness, warmth, coolness, tension, ease, and emotions such as happiness, sadness, peace, or irritation. Welcome whatever feelings or emotions are now present in your body. Inviting in both the sensation and its opposite. If you feel worry, invite into your body feelings of serenity. If you feel tension, invite ease and well-being. Welcome where and how you experience each opposite of feeling and emotion in your body, just as it is, however it is. And as you're welcoming emotions, without judging or trying to change anything, also note thoughts, memories, images or beliefs that you take to be true about yourself. As you experience a particular belief or image, also sense and experience its opposite, welcoming each opposite in turn, welcoming your experience just as it is, however it is. Welcoming thoughts, images, and their opposites. And also welcome sensations of joy, peace and well-being, even bliss emanating from your belly, heart, or other places within your body. Sensations of joy, peace, well-being spreading throughout your entire body and radiating into the space all around you. Sensations of joy, ease and well-being radiating throughout your entire body. And be aware of the sense of I-ness that you take yourself to be. Notice how the felt sense of I-ness resonates in your body when you affirm any I statement, such as, I'm hungry, I'm upset, or I'm fill in the blank. Suspend memory and thinking for a few moments while welcoming sensations, thoughts, just as they are, without adding this I thought to them. Just the raw sensation, without adding a sense of I to them. Give up thinking. Suspend memory. Just pure sensing. And yourself as the observing witness that is aware of everything unfolding in your body and mind. Awareness itself dissolve into being awareness. Set aside thinking and memory. Dissolve into being awareness. Spacious, open, awake and aware. Unchanging awareness that's always present, underlying all changing sensations and thoughts. Sensing yourself as unchanging awareness, aware and awake to itself. Feeling yourself spacious and open. Welcome back in your inner resource, the felt sense of inner peace, well-being, equanimity, deeply resting, relaxing, feeling at home, at ease, safe, and at peace. Awareness, sensations and thoughts, an underlying feeling of deep peace and at ease. And as you come now towards completing this practice of I Rest Yoga Nidra, Take a few moments to reflect on the journey you've just taken, noting any particular experiences you may wish to reflect upon, write about in a journal, or explore during your next practice. Then, as you're ready, at your own pace, transitioning back to your eyes open, waking state of consciousness, aware and awake of your surroundings, sounds and the room around you, your body moving, stretching, coming fully alert, wide awake, and grateful for taking this time for yourself and the practice of iRest Yoga Nidra.
And as you come out of that meditation, I would like you to do so slowly. We don't need to rush into it. Begin to feel your body in this space and time, knowing that this is the beautiful opportunity for you to just connect with your body and allow yourself to realize its capacity with gratitude and faith. Unity affirms the life of God flows through me now. Science affirms that the body is dynamic, adaptive, and continually reorganizing in response to experience. Both remind us of a sacred truth. You're not fixed. You're not broken. You're not beyond renewal. Growth is happening right now, even as I speak. Healing's not something that comes from outside of you. It's a living process that's unfolding within you. And as we continue this journey together, allow us to be patient with ourselves and with each other, to have compassion and trust in this divine intelligence that sustains us. Let's partner with the divine source and create conditions for renewal. Allow ourselves to meditate, to relax, to be, and to remember with each breath, with each heartbeat, and with each quiet moment that we experience, we know that our growth is unfolding. And so it is. Amen. I'd like to take this opportunity too. I'd like to go back to Victoria. Are you here and awake, dear? Okay, can we have an announcement or two?
Yes, indeed. First of all, next Saturday, we are going to be having a person-to-person gathering at the Moore Library, which is at 56th and Pacific. That will be from 10 till 1. They don't like us to have messy, gooey food. So our potluck is going to be finger foods and non-ooey gooey. They can be tasty. And I'm sure we'll figure out a way because we always have good food. We're going to gather just to be together, to have conversations, to share what's going on in our lives. And we probably will maybe be doing some artwork as well because we enjoy doing that. So that's from 10 till 1 next Saturday, the 21st, at the Moore Library. In the meantime, on Thursday evenings to go along, sorry, my dog is underneath my computer and he's moving. We have our Thursday meditations for a half hour from 6:30 till 7. That is on a Zoom, and if you're interested, then there is one Zoom address for the whole period of time that we're doing this, which is a total of 7 weeks. I think we have 5 weeks left, or 4, not sure. A while. And so that is, if you're interested, you can contact Lori to get the Zoom address sent to you. And that is just to continue on with the meditation healings that we're working on to get stronger and better on our own behalf, to help us take care of ourselves, because the universe is there, God is there to help us anytime we ask for it. We just sometimes don't know how to ask. And let me think, it seems like there's, oh yes, our Saturday sandwich program once a month. I have found an additional need for us. Now, we do that the first Saturday of the month from about 11 till 12 or 10:30 to 12, somewhere in there. People are showing up early, so I can't tell you exactly, but if you want to come early, you are welcome. I have found out we've been donating the last several months to the Kingfisher Village, which is a village of tiny homes. I believe there's 90 to 100 of them at this location. And we are making our sandwiches. We do 100 sack lunches a month on that first Saturday. So we've been taking bottled water and our sack lunches to that location. I was asked by some people if they could donate things for homeless pets as well. So I've been in contact with the Kingfisher, and yes, their people on a vetted basis are allowed to bring their pets with them. And they do take donations for their pet supplies as well. So I'm going to add that to our list. We're going to take 100 sack lunches a month, plus the bottled water. And then also we donate clean used clothing, shoes, and blankets, pillows, all of that kind of thing that you would have if you would need if you didn't have a permanent place to live. The Kingfisher Village allows people to live there for free for 90 days, and that helps them find other housing. So that is a respite housing for people, which helped out so many during these cold times in the winter. So now we can donate, in addition to what we were donating, if people want to donate pet supplies, as in cat and dog food, or pet jackets or sweaters, collars, leashes, those kind of things, we'll be accepting those as well to help fill that need. So that's the latest and the greatest from me. Hope you have a great week.
Thank you. And there was a question in the chat. It's 10 o'clock that we're meeting at the Moore Library next weekend.
Is that it? That's not what I said.
There was a question in the chat. I'm just telling everyone
okay.
that it was 10 o'clock next week.
It's 10 to 1, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I also wanted to let you know that during our meditation times, we're doing reading. And I also wanted to share the booklet that we are using. We're using the booklet from Unity headquarters. I'll share that with you. It's Release and Reimagined Lent 2026. And you can go to dailyword.org and you can sign up to get this. You can go to unity.org and also get this. You just go in and you just put in their search engine, Release and Imagine Lent 2026, and you can get your free copy. You can get a download like this, it's PDF, or you can get get one delivered to your door. So we're going to be reading from this during our meditation times on Thursday. So if you're interested in getting this, contact Unity headquarters. You can contact me at Lori@unity.org, Unity of Tacoma .org, and to let me know that you're interested in getting that booklet, and I can route you in the right direction. So I want to thank you all for being here today. I want to go into discussion. I wanted to get your input and your feedback on the meditation. So I'm going to remove the spotlight and bring you all on screen.